Okay, I'm here to answer any question you might have. So answer the question. There will be 25 questions in total. 25, and about the 40%, about the 10 question, about 10 are problems. The rest of them are concept, multiple choice. So some of those multiple choices are computational in nature. You need to compute, but okay, you have to mark your answer on your Scantron though. Okay. So you need to compute that using your Excel, preferably. And 5 or 6 of those, 10 quantitative problems are actually problem-solving type of questions. You have to show your work, okay? But what I have not decided is whether you are required to submit your Excel spreadsheet for your work for those problems. I'm still thinking. I'm gonna make a final decision, okay, by this Thursday. I have to see how the other class perform, okay? But right now, I do not worry about your spreadsheet skill very much. I'm more concerned about your conceptual understanding, okay? So try to be a kind of more careful reader of your textbook, okay? Hopefully coupling what you are reading in your book with what you have in your class note. That will give you a good cross-check as far as the extent of the coverage of the material I shared with you. So that's what I strongly urge you to do so. Okay? Make sure you put your class note right by you when you read your book. Okay? Not to miss what we talked about in class. That's what you have in your class note, right? So those of you who are absent, who missed 1 or 2 class period, make sure you borrow class note from your friend, so that you have something to cross-check with. Okay? And let me see, for problems, that's what I was about to tell you. Paper period, MPV, IRR, PI, yeah. You will be doing the same thing, okay? I don't worry about them. I'm pretty sure that all of you, almost 99.99% of you will got that part correct. But that is to give you credit, okay? That is to help you, okay, make a better score. YTM, can you compute YTM? Can you compute YTC? Yield to call? Can you compute bond value? Semi-annual coupon payment? Whenever it is said it's a semi-annual, then make sure you maintain consistency, right? Between discount rate I and NPER, number of periods, isn't it? So if it's 10-year bond, then in case of semi-annual, make sure you multiply that 10 years by 2. So 20 should be correct semi-annual period, right? And then in case you are computing YTM, given bond price, for semi-annual, then the final answer should be annual, isn't it? However, on your Excel spreadsheet, okay, the final result you may get is still a 6-month basis, isn't it? Do you understand? Make sure you multiply that by 2. Do you understand? That is a very common error, okay, for both YTM and YTC. And let me see, what else do I have? I actually, wrote out those questions this afternoon in my office. And WACC, yes. Make sure I think I finished grading your homework and project as submitted to Dropbox yesterday, and they all look fine, almost perfect. Okay? Make sure you do the same thing, okay, next week. Your Excel spreadsheet work, very good. I'm very impressed, okay? So I just checked, okay, I mean, everybody, okay, what formula has been entered into that WC's calculation? Yeah, very good, very good. So I don't worry about that. You will be doing exactly the same thing, okay? But the question is, how good, okay, your conceptual understanding would be. YTM, do you understand what that means? Do you understand how it's related to bond value? Do you understand how it's going to affect, okay, I mean, change in bond value as time elapses? Bond value change because all the security price or change, right? How that changing bond value or stock price, same thing, okay, is to be related to or is to be affected differently by different coupon rate or different time remaining like that. That is what I mean by conceptual understanding. That's what I mean by saying that you better be a more careful, more analytical reader of the textbook. Try to read and understand them, okay? And you can get a lot of hint by looking at your class note, okay? Let me see, what else do I have?
Well, any of the problems in the
All
book?
those, okay, concept questions, multiple choice are again from easy part of test bank I used. I used this test bank from those textbook adopted by our College of Business for those 4,000 level, okay, finance major required kind, okay, advanced level finance classes, and one book I used a long time ago when I was teaching for those finance majors down there in Nono, or you, okay, finance major student. So, but they're all undergrad, okay, students. So you should be able to handle those questions, no problem. I hope with concept. I don't worry about the computation, okay? But the concept, make sure you read those, okay, statement of each choice, A through E, very carefully. Okay? And don't rush to picking any question, okay, unless you are 100% sure. Okay? You just take your time and read. Go back to your textbook and, okay, type in the keyword in your search, Google. Then, see, you can rely on any source of information to answer those questions correctly. Do your best. Only 25 in total. So, I mean, I don't worry about that. I mean, shortage of time, running out of time for anyone. Okay? But don't get freaked out unnecessarily. Be confident with, okay, what you prepared for yourself and what you acquired so far. Okay? And try to enjoy. Okay? I mean using, okay, what you acquired, okay, to answer those questions. Okay? What do you have to worry about? Grade-wise, I already told you. That's my commitment to you. Unless, except for a couple of you, okay, whom I don't see at all, okay? Those of you who are here, who have been here with me, okay, will be given either A or B. That's what I told you. Didn't I tell you that? Mm-hmm. Yes. Do your best to make an A. If you think, okay, you are not interested in this kind of thing, I don't need this thing, just don't study and come next week and take exam and do a very poor job. Still, you will be given B. I may, okay, share your name with my fellow faculty members, okay, in this MSBA program though, but, okay, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean by that, right? Study. This is all yours. You don't have to be forced in anywhere. You don't have to be even, advised to do it. It should be in your control, isn't it? You are registered, you are mature, you pay for this class. Why don't you, be a truly good student? Why don't you try to impress your teacher? So that I can say, oh, that student, I remember her or him, is good, give him promotion. When I have lunch with, my friend in the industry, I can say that. Sometimes I got phone call, was he one of your students? I have no comment. If I say it like that, then that's my signal. I do not have that kind of occasion, very frequently, no. But we are, as a faculty, you can think of kind of MSA MBA program in UCO, that kind of mill that produce, business analytics major students who are all sent out to industry. Those people should be curious about how good or how bad you are, right? Then who would they turn to for more information? School. You understand what I'm saying? So, show your sincerity and be a good student to yourself so that you can be proud of yourself. So that you can say how you studied, when your sons and daughters reach your age. See? Study. You are here, you've been here to study this thing. Study. I have to confess that I could teach maybe less than 50% of what I really want to teach. So, study hard and ask me questions. If you need kind of one-on-one, face-to-face, help, then come on by my office. Drive up to Edmond campus and then come to my office and then show me what difficulty you are faced with, what you are struggling with. Then I can help you better. I can help you resolve your issues a lot more efficiently. I have many students from Thursday evening class, but not from you. Maybe you are kind of away in Oklahoma City. Again, this afternoon I have about several students from that class. And tomorrow, another 3 scheduled like that. I just hope that, even though none of you so far has ever come to my office with any single question, I just hope that you do a good job, like you did in the midterm exam. I was really very concerned, to be honest with you, before I gave the midterm exam, but to my surprise, yes, good. So do the same. You are hard workers and you've been doing fine. You've been doing a good job. Maintain the attitude and then work very harder. You have only 1 week left, right? Have you checked all your grade you made on your homework and project you submitted?
Since last night.
Did you post them today?
You just check and then, hopefully you feel all happy. I think that you did a good job, very good job. As a matter of very, very good job. $25 questions. You can relate, so 25 questions next Monday. About 10 of them are problems. To find those things you learn, WACC, cost of debt, cost of retained earning, to compute YTN, to compute bond price,
It's
to
not,
compute NPV, IRR, PI,
you don't have it.
payback period.
Right, sorry. All I have to
That's about it. That's okay. All I have, okay, concrete information I can share with you, okay, on the exam itself. Okay.
Because this one.
Now ask the
And then
questions.
RT.
You are here to ask me questions, right? I'll be willing to answer any question here individually. So whatever question you have, bring your book, your note,
Three like this,
your
right?
laptop,
because
and ask the questions.
See, I have.
If you don't have any other questions to ask, then you can leave. Okay, I told you there is no lecture tonight.
he hasn't.
Yeah, they're not showing out there yet.
Yeah, I don't have any, my grades haven't been updated. Open-ended problems and then just concept-based, so it's very similar to the first exam as well, so. So,
Mhm,
I don't think we went over
mhm.
any chapter 12 problems.
Chapter 12, okay,
End of
problem
chapter
1.
problems, yep, I just wanted to kind of check my
Chapter 12, which problem you're talking about?
problem 1, part A, I just wanted to check my thinking,
Problem 1, okay, on
Yes.
page 384, okay, that's, I like that kind of question, okay, sure, okay. So, this is capital budgeting question. Problem number 1, right? We are given project A and B cash flow for 5-year life of those two different projects. WACC discount rate 9.4% given. Okay, now, what is your question?
so I calculated everything that it requested in part A, and, really, the last question of it is, if they're mutually exclusive, which project would you select? I said project A, and I
Why?
based it off
Why?
of the MIRR because it had a higher value.
Okay, how is consistent or inconsistent is it with your MPV comparison?
Well, so they all had their drawbacks, as far as the IRR goes and the
Mhm.
PI. And so from just, I guess, reading the chapter, I
Mhm.
decided to base it off of MIRR because it seems to account for more.
Well,
In a
okay,
way.
I did mine based off NPV,
MPV, okay, which
Okay.
one has large MPV?
project A.
A,
Okay.
okay, what about IRR, which one is higher?
Project B.
B.
Project B, then this case is obviously case of what? Conflict in ranking. It's called conflict of rank, case of conflict in ranking. IRR says B is better. MPV rule says A is better. Whenever you are in such conflict, which one should have to follow? MPV, no matter what. MIRR, after modification, which one is better?
Project A.
A. Now
Well,
understand why it's called modified IRR.
If you use the NPV or MIRR.
No,
it's
not
just-
all. You have to go by MPV rule. Unless, if there is no MPV, then yes, MIRR could be good substitute. However, you have MPV, so you have to follow MPV rule. And you can add as your comment that, well, this conclusion is well supported by larger looking or higher looking MIRR or project A. You understand? Mm-hmm.
So the only reason, and I'm just gonna say this out loud, I did not go with NPVs because it did, in the book at least, say it had a drawback as far as,
What
comparing-
drawback of what?
it says comparing projects of different sizes can be misleading when the firm is operating with a fixed amount of
That's right.
investment
It's the
capital.
size of, okay, I mean, there's a size disparity, remember. Whenever you have those two projects in comparison,
Mhm.
you have that kind of, okay, I mean, I mean, this path is called, and the way looking different, I mean, then IR rule itself is actually a bad choice. You should go by MPV rule. You should be able to discern, okay, between, I mean, IR rule and MPV rule. Like I said in class, MPV rule is the only method that is completely free of any sort of any problem whatsoever. But people, general attitude toward the use of MPV is not that favorable because MPV calculation, whenever people, okay, hear this term present value, then they freeze and okay, they don't like that. Then they say, well, then what's the rate of return? We all go by that percentage-based rate of return. Okay. However, okay, as an educated CEO, CFO, yes, you have to put the highest priority on use of MPV rule on the very top. Especially when those two projects seemingly mutually exclusive, that means you can undertake both. In this case, okay, A and B both have passed MPV, right? So if these two projects are independent, yes, you should take both. However, the nature of this project is such that, well, you cannot undertake both, right? By accepting one project, the other one should be turned down. That's the case of mutually exclusive project. So whenever you have this kind of case, then you have to go by MPV rule. Okay, next question.
On problem 2 in chapter
Problem 2 in chapter
12.
12,
What does it mean by the Macker's 7-year class life for depreciation?
Oh, MACL, okay, that is, okay, MACL table, that is, IRS provided on page 355. Table 12.1, do you see that? You're not gonna memorize this, okay, this is like a text table provided by IRS, okay? So, this question, in problem number 2, this, okay, asset is to be depreciated following the 7-year class. Do you understand? So, okay, you just multiply the purchase price of this asset in this problem number 2 by that, say, year 1, 14.29%. That is depreciation charge for year 1. Year 2, depreciation charge, dollar amount should be 0.2449 times purchase price, like that. Do you understand?
And that includes the equipment cost and the installation cost?
Oh, no, it should include purchase price of the machine and shipping and installation, all included.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
that should be depreciation base.
okay.
So yeah, you can specify year by year cash flow, and then you can practice one more time with B, calculate MPV, IRR, MIRR. That'll give you another practice.
So the problems we work in the book be like what our test questions will be?
Yeah,
So in other words, it'll be,
almost identical.
okay. So for instance, like chapter 12, we won't go past like question 3.
Exactly, yes. Yeah, just make sure you understand, okay, what is MPV, what is IRR, why MIRR, and how to compute those. That's what I covered in class. That's what you learn. Okay? Don't worry about anything more than that. Okay.
So we are allowed to use our class notes during the
You
exam?
are, yeah. Wow.
Even if they're in Excel,
Hmm?
our class notes, if they're already in Excel, we can
You can use those. Yeah. You can use.
I took really good class notes. Okay.
Read class notes very carefully.
Yes, I took really good class notes, so I know how to do that.
Is it really?
I just got a notification.
Alright, see you next week. See you Monday.
Alright. Thank you.
I don't know. I'm a little.
Thank you.
I'm a little.
Is it just chapters 10, 11, and 12?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I took it back to the.
And our local weather lady isn't in here.
It's just.
What?
Tiffany last week was giving us weather updates like all during.
Why did they say it's raining?
Where's Tiffany? She was like, if you see me get up in the
I don't have any
morning.
more questions.
Maybe that's why she's not in class, because it's
Yeah,
it's
if you
getting
have a
warm.
question, then you can go home and study.
Do you know how to get my home thing to stay?
See that little thing right there?
Thanks.
No problem. Anything I can help with?
Let's see.
I tried.
When you're studying on your own at home, say for calculation of NPV, MIRR, things like that, have you been using this FAME, this function, or cell function? Which one was easier for you?
I do both.
You did both?
You have fame. You have the file so I can add the
this
thing
exam doesn't have
on. This is a different computer, so it doesn't have any of the
take home part or anything. It's just in
stuff.
class.
Remember
What do you
that?
mean? I don't
For
know.
this exam, there's no part 2 like midterm.
You know what I'm talking about?
We have a thumb drive here.
No, okay, no
So
take
just-
home part, no
just in
take
class.
Yeah, just in class, that's it, yeah.
Will you let us know if you've decided that we, need to submit, our Excel work with the exam? Cause when I go in, I wanna like create a new spreadsheet.
That will be decided, okay, by Thursday night.
Right,
Will
Thursday
you?
night, but more than likely, okay, you don't have to worry about that.
okay, cause I know last,
Because there are some students, okay, actually, 2 students in the other section, okay, whom I'm already kind of okay, concerned about their Excel skill, that's why.
Okay.
Okay, but except for those, okay, they are, rest of them are fine, okay? But, I may require just 2 students, okay, to do so, the rest of them won't have to worry about it. So, I mean, I don't have any concern with any of it in this class, okay? With, your, okay, Excel spreadsheet skill.
and, you had mentioned that you had done some grading earlier this week or past weekend. I don't see any changes on mine.
I don't
as
have
far
any
as
on mine
project
either.
part 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Show yours. I think maybe I didn't.
Well, it's
This
kind of,
section?
it's weird because if I go to Dropbox and I see like the extra credit problems, they don't show up under the grade.
No, it's not. Some of them are not. For instance, okay, I didn't specify that way. Okay, for instance, okay, 20 point, okay, I mean, optional homework.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't include them in the grade part. Don't worry about that. I just gathered them all.
Okay, I looked in both places
Don't
and I
worry
didn't
about
see any
it.
changes, so I
Okay.
wasn't sure.
Yeah, grade, I didn't, okay? This is in class, not online class. So actually, I do not use that page a lot, no, only for online classes.
But we should see it in Dropbox, right?
Yeah, but you have to submit, okay,
Mhm.
your homework and project in the Dropbox.
Right. See,
Okay?
because I'm not showing, mine shows not evaluated.
Yeah.
Well, then, okay, I mean, because I didn't like you, that's why I didn't do it worse, okay? I'll do that though, okay? You sure? Maybe, okay.
No, I see some grades that aren't posted, even though I've given
On the
submissions.
Dropbox, actually, I finished, okay, I think I thought I finished them all, but maybe yours is missed somehow, let me see.
See?
Not even, okay, I'll do that, okay. Huh, strange.
Because I've got everything
Uh-huh.
except for those.
Okay,
and-
how, let me see. Let me exam, take on part, project.
Just part 1.
I don't have grades for either one of
Okay.
the group projects because team members.
Maybe, okay, yeah, I just, okay, bypassed,
Because
okay,
of here,
yours,
everything,
yeah.
everything.
Next student, okay, I could have hit that next student, okay, maybe one more time, that's why, okay, yours could have been kind of
So I
bypassed.
think
Oh,
it's everybody who's saying that.
is that right? Then chances are I didn't complete this or I didn't save my grade for this section. How about check yours? Okay, not graded yet? Okay, then
Yeah, I don't.
yours is not graded. All of them not graded?
I have a couple of grades, but like my homework and then like I told you on my term project, I turned it into a different. folder.
Okay, all right.
Not to worry about that. So I don't have grades for my term project part 1.
Okay, all right. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about those. I just okay get them graded tonight then.
Yeah. The only grades I have are for homework 1.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And the take home,
And the midterm.
Same.
Okay.
those are all that I've got.
Like I didn't complete okay, all those submission yesterday.
So it's not that you don't like that?
It's not that you don't like me. I got my feelings hurt.
Yeah, because
I love
my
you all too much. Don't worry about it.
yeah, because I had to turn in my term paper in homework 2 because the box
yeah,
for term
don't worry
paper
about
part
it.
1 wasn't open.
Yeah. You will see everything fully. I mean, Great.
just have a lot of type A
Next
people in your
one.
class.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Dr. Joe, are you gonna be in the office this Friday?
Not this Friday, no. I'll be Shawnee this
Okay.
Friday, no.
You'll be in office
But
Thursday?
Thursday, yes, I'll be in, so try to see me if you need to, then Thursday,
Okay.
Thursday afternoon.
2 to 5?
Yeah, 4 to 5, yeah.
I should start
But there will be,
panicking,
there will be about several students
panicking,
from Thursday
Why?
evening class.
because that's what I do, isn't it?
So they are already,
Yes.
I mean, Thursday I'm pretty
I've been
busy
panicking for a week.
with those students, so,
I found out my new.
okay, if you wanna
anxiety
see me,
meds. They
okay,
give for
you
long-term
can,
test anxiety. It's just a
try
way
to
to
see
block it.
me as early as possible, also too.
Okay. You're not gonna be in the office on Wednesday, right? Wednesday.
Wednesday, actually, my office are all empty now.
Propofol.
I'm retiring, so there are no books. Okay, I donate all my books to the library, and then big desk, that's it, and computer.
So is this gonna be your last semester?
Yeah.
Did we wear you out?
But the next spring, I have to teach this class here for Michelle again. I mean, very short-handed now, so I commit myself to teach just one more term. Okay, until they hire our department or Michelle hire the right person. But I won't be teaching. Okay, fourth semester, no. I'll be playing golf. Okay. Cross country golf trip is my plan.
Country club.
That's one way to see the world.
I'm avid golfer and I'm a good golfer. Okay, so before my knee degenerate, okay, I have to get those things done.
Yeah, they have fixes for that now. I'm depending on it in my old age.
Wait, what?
If any of you want, you can
Knee
join me,
replacements.
okay?
By the year 2025, they're supposed to have bionic knee replacements.
Well, you know, considering when I pace now, my left knee goes click, 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 click. So I've got to start building the muscles around it because well, it's because my kneecap's out of alignment.
Read the book is carefully, okay?
Is it not your
Make
meniscus?
sure and everything will be looking.
And then
pushed it
down to break the
complexion.
They used to put it
That's what I'm
on.
saying.
Well, they used to
So
put
it's
my
hard to define
leg
what
on
is
the phone book.
straightforward, what
And you
is
know
not
the pop
straightforward.
pads, the big pop pads,
All
they
I can
stick
tell
on
you
the
is
back of
those
it and just let it
questions
sit there
are
for like
from
30
easy
minutes.
part. Test bank have three different, easy, medium, and challenge. I don't even look at those medium and challenge part. They're
So you're
all
done, eh?
on
Well,
easy
you're
part.
done, eh?
That's why, okay, I hope that will be found to
Too
be
much
straightforward to you.
outside of school.
Study hard,
Nick's house.
okay? Then you will find,
Which means we have to
Oh,
all
then
move into my
very
house,
straightforward.
which is where his parents are living.
you see what I'm saying?
There's
So how many people?
5 people in a 2-bedroom house. And
All right.
Yeah.
Good
And
luck.
That's
If you have any
on
questions,
the
then bring your
market.
question to me, and
The house is
then
on the my house. is on the
otherwise you
market.
can go home and then
We have
try
to
to
take
save,
his
then
ex-wife to
see you
court.
on Monday.
There's too much outside of school going on this semester. I better check
Home
it.
and
Yeah.
cash flow?
Well, it didn't have.
Yeah, good luck. Did she have a baby?
Oh, that would work.
I don't know. I feel really bad to text
They
him.
got like the old machine. and
Wait,
they-
No, no, no. Recovery of.
Let me
She
know.
texted me earlier, but
Well, let me know.
Our example is
I haven't seen anything on
$3,000.
our Facebook either.
You remember this
Well, you
one?
know, it'll take a minute.
This
So
one.
that is.
Yeah.
Maybe 5, but it'll take a minute.
This one is increase in raw material, $3,000.
Take care.
This much money has to be set aside. Okay, for this 5-year period, because this new machine tend to use more material, so you have to have this,
Why am I more
Forest
terrified now than I was before?
okay?
I'm
So
always-
that is changing that operating capital. This amount of money has to be set aside. Okay, and then, okay, next one is salary value, that is the additional cash flow, right? And tax you have to pay on that, okay, I mean, capital gains, that is obviously cash
That would be
out.
Ryan.
Do you understand it? That's why it's in mind. When it's cash
And-
out. Then what it is, shutdown expense times 1 month tax rate. Shutdown expense, in this example, to shut down,
Well, Ryan
Sometimes
studied
there's some
finance, so he knows
okay,
this
will
stuff.
cost extra.
And he did really well on the exam.
I mean,
So he understands finance.
shut down to
Get with Ryan this weekend.
Yeah, and also I do understand that a lot of people in his class don't have finance or don't have a business background, more so than like
Because
me and
this
Jessica. But like,
working capital
I don't know
has
what
to
to
be-
ask him.
has to
So
be
I
used.
asked him about the questions like, are you, is
Okay, let me give you
which
an
one's
example.
helpful
Say,
or which one he was just
new
like, I
machine
haven't
you
decided.
use
It's
now,
like, so
they
you're gonna tell us
require
which one's
okay,
worth the
additional
money,
$1
and
million
it's just like,
to be available
like,
all the
you
time.
can't tell us
And this machine will
multiple
last
choices
for
for
10 years.
class. Like,
So for the next 10
like he-
years, make sure
he was just
you keep this $1 million, okay,
I
be available. Okay,
so I'm like, well,
so
it
then
makes me not really wanna talk to you right now.
you make sure this machine is always
can't even
in a working condition.
Let me know how to test the setup.
That's right.
Okay.
So that much, okay, has to be, okay, set aside. Then what if this machine does not break down? Then the $1 million still remain intact, isn't it? Then the unused $1 million at the termination of this project should be, okay, returned to this company. See?
So that's the recovery.
Yeah,
Exactly, that is what's the recovery.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah,
So that is
exactly.
called
It can
additional
be
capital
brand
requirement.
new, state of the art.
So the
Like
larger
even
the
in
account
automation, you
is,
need a person to
actually,
push
more
on.
profit to this company, isn't it? It's like
That
$1 million,
question.
that large amount of money,
That
not to be touched.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's like kind of, okay, I
It's
mean,
like,
very waste.
I think
use of money,
everybody's
isn't
done
it?
it except
Money
for
better be
Yeah.
invested in a very profit
I
project,
think it
or at
was,
least it can be
have a
deposited in a
response
bank,
to
right?
it.
However, it has to,
He didn't have a
can't
response, so we got.
impact to be used or just the machine breaking down. This is
And then also, is it always, the change is always positive? So if the 3,000 was over here and this was 0, would it be a negative 3,000?
minus 0 minus 0. That's why 0 minus, that's why 3,000, isn't it?
You guys wanna have a study
Do you understand?
We're
You have
thinking
to
this
go by
weekend.
change.
this weekend?
Change means
So it
what?
could be
This
positive
minus
or
this.
negative.
Saturday.
I'm going Saturday,
Right?
Sunday,
It could be positive or
Monday
negative, like
Eve.
if the 3,000 started
Friday,
out
Saturday,
small.
Sunday,
in
Monday.
this case, this machine, okay, this machine requires this 3,000.
Right,
If this 3,000 is the old one, then it's going to be minus.
okay, so it's.
We're gonna try to grab Brian.
Okay,
That's right, in this case, okay, it's possible. Additional, okay,
But like I said, I'm good anytime, Saturday, Sunday,
but it could be though.
for as long as you guys want. Cause that weekend, even though it's gonna be a beautiful weekend,
Money, okay,
is
set aside
dedicated
for
to this.
old machine. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think in the text in last exam, in your final exam, okay, to figure out using
I'll
this
either-
kind of thing, no.
I'll either write that stuff down.
No,
I'll even write that stuff down.
I didn't
Just text it.
cover that in class.
Actually, let me just do that now.
Is it
I don't wanna
Straightforward
forget
enough?
or get lazy.
concrete enough?
We'll see. I don't ever think it is, but we'll see.
That's up to you.
It doesn't hurt my feelings, that's the least I can do.
Time into it.
Well, I wanted to do it.
Let me see, what is
You know what
yours?
I'm saying?
Not really very good. Town project part 2, yeah, this one. Looks like I didn't grade you this section. Okay, yours is also not evaluated. Optional not evaluated.
Get
So,
it closer.
no, yeah, I didn't do. Let's see.
Oh.
Okay, now, okay, what is your question now?
So, for the dome project,
You have the video.
I have submitted on
It's posted.
Yeah. Okay, is it graded?
It says 100 here.
Yeah,